everyone, welcome to this week's episode of TawannaSpeaksTV. Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of TawannaSpeaksTV. I'm your host, Tawanna Kelly, your fear-busting advancement coach. And Tawanna Speaks TV, every week we come to you with a new topic that helps you to uncover fears and barriers that are holding you back from your success. We want you to live the life that you were destined to live. So on this episode, we're going to talk about, are you ready for the big time? Are you ready for the big time? Now, for some of you, that might seem like a silly question. Like, of course, Tawanna, I'm ready for the big time. But let's really talk about this for a second. Let's really talk about this for a second. What does it mean to be ready for the big time? So you envision yourself, if you're a speaker, you envision yourself on the big stage with the likes of Tony Robbins and Les Brown and Lisa Nichols. You're on the big stage. But is your message relevant? Do you have a strong enough, a concise enough message that speaks to the crowd, to the masses? Do you? Can you hold your own on a stage of that magnitude? Have you put in the work? Do you have the knowledge and know-how to be on a stage? When you think about it, are you really ready? You want that, you see it, but are you ready? You may want to be a CFO or CEO. That's awesome. You may want to be a director or an executive vice president. Great. But are you ready? Did you put in the work? Do you know what commitment it takes to be in that position? Are you ready for it? Do you have the knowledge, the smarts, the know-how, the wherewithal? Do you know what it takes to be a CEO, a CFO, executive director? Do you have what it takes? Have you put in the necessary work that it takes to get you to that position? Are you really ready? Some of us think that we're ready, but we're sitting back at home and we're wondering, why am I not succeeding? Why am I not succeeding? Why am I not booking the gigs that I want? Why am I not making the sales that I want? Why am I not progressing further along? Why am I sitting here and I'm seeing other people move right on past me, getting the gigs that I want, getting the engagements that I want, getting the sales that I want? Why are they pushing through and I'm stuck here not making the sales, not getting advancement, not pushing through? Why is it? During those times, that's when you have to look at yourself and you have to really dig deep down inside. You have to ask yourself the tough question, and you can't shy away from tough questions, because behind those tough questions, that's where your growth is. Okay? So don't shy away from that. Work through it. Ask yourself, have I put in the necessary work? Have I done what's necessary to get me to the next point? If I got to the next point, am I equipped to service my customers? Or am I going to disappoint them? Can you service your clients and customers once you've gotten to that level? If the answer is no, you really can't sufficiently service your clients and your customers, then you are not ready, and that's why you haven't advanced to the next level. Oftentimes, our internal voice knows what's going on before our subconscious, our conscious voice does. All right? So our deep down voice often knows what's going on more so than our conscious voice knows what's going on. We may think we understand, but our deep down, our deep down conscious, really, our subconscious knows exactly what's going on, and that is what stops you from going to that next level, whether you realize it or not. And you don't understand that that's what's happening until you sit back, you take a breath, and you do some serious soul searching. And don't try to gloss over it. Don't try to think you're perfect and you don't do anything wrong. You can't gloss over what you need to look at internally. And you have to be really, really real with yourself. Your subconscious knows, even when you don't even realize it consciously. So you really have to ask yourself those tough questions. If I get this customer, if I get this sale, if I get this engagement, am I really ready? Am I going to shine? Am I going to succeed? Can I successfully and adequately service these clients and customers? Again, as I said before, if your answer is no, you're not ready for the big time. You're not ready. So what you need to do to get ready? Okay, you need to study. You need to look at what other people that are in the position you want, what are they doing? Get all the background information that you need. Get all the education, the mentorships, all of that. Get that under your belt. Get the skills, the experience. Get all of that. And I bet you, once you achieve all of that, when you are ready to make that sale, to book that speaking engagement, you will shine. Because other people can sense when you're ready. They can also sense when you are not quite sure, even when you don't even realize that that's the energy you're putting out there. Other people can read that. So you want to be very, very sure when you're out here presenting yourself and you're telling people, I'm a speaker, or I'm a business person, I'm an entrepreneur, I need this sale. Are you really ready for it? Are you really ready for it? Or are you playing small? Are you playing small because you're afraid to go to the next level? Because you're not sure that you're really ready for it? Of course, when you get to the next level, there's extra pressure on you. There are eyes all on you. You are now the focus of attention in many cases. So you have to step up to the plate. You have to be ready for that. Otherwise, you're going to stay right where you are. No progression whatsoever. Is that really what you want? Put in the work. Get a mentor. Get a coach. Do the research. Put in the work. Work day in, day out until you're ready for that sale. When you're ready for that speaking engagement, then you'll start booking. Then you'll start getting that sale. Then you'll start seeing your life, your career start to move. That's what it is. When the universe realizes you're ready, your energy, your soul presents that to them that you are ready. They will accept that. That is what you put out into the universe. I'm ready. They'll respond to that. Make sure you are ready. I can't say it enough. Get a coach. Get a mentor. Read books. Take a job that's one step closer to where you want to be. Work that job. Watch what those other people are doing. If there's a speaker or if there's a director or vice president that you admire, work with them, work for them. See what they're doing. Bask in the knowledge. Let them mentor you. Let them coach you. Soak up all that information so that when you're ready to go after that sale, when you're ready to book that next gig, you'll get that yes. Until then, you will not succeed. You'll be stuck wondering, why am I still in this position 5 years later? Why is my business not growing? Ask yourself the tough questions. Are you really ready for the big time? Thank you so much for joining me on this week's episode of TawannaSpeaksTV. And join me next week when we'll have a wonderful topic. And until then, stay fearless. Bye.